Hello, my name is Veronica. Welcome to Beauty and Bullshit. So if you're new here, which I'm sure you are because this is my first video ever, this is a blog or vlog where I do my makeup and I talk about life or things going on in the world or spirituality or bullshit. So this is not a kid-friendly show, so if you have children, please know that I cuss like a sailor, and this is up to you if you let them view. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about today, but we're going to wing it and hope for the best. Today I'm creating a more natural look with a little bit of a fun eye. Definitely like a glowy summer look. I've already got my skin prepped with my CBD face cream. Shout out to the farmer's market guy for getting me hooked on it. And also I did my CeraVe night moisturizer because, for the simple fact, I have really dry skin, and it's not fun to deal with. If you have dry skin, you know the problem. But I intend to keep working with my skincare routine to try to make that a little bit better for myself. So we're gonna jump right into it. I'm about to go grab my SPF, and I will be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back now. Anyway, let me just get a little bit of this. I use the Hydro Boost by Neutrogena, their sunscreen. Oh, let me just, it's not focusing, so not sure. But that's what I use for my sunscreen on my face. I've had that container for longer than I'd like to admit because I used to not always wear sunscreen on my face, and I do now. And it also really helps to lock in that moisture, especially if you suffer with dry skin like I do. And also I feel like has a blurring effect if you do like a makeup day with less on your skin. Should not be dragging down. But let's get into it. I also go in with a little bit of the vitamin C Vitamin Glow primer from Smashbox. It's a little size I got for Christmas this past year. And I just do a little bit between the eyes because that's where I suffer with the most dryness, and around my nose, sometimes my chin as well. So we're gonna do that as well. Just a little bit, yay, you know. But how are you guys? Thanks for tuning in. If you hate it, don't come back. Just kidding. Please come back. No. Either way, it's fine. I am out here trying to do this real quick while my son August takes a nap. He's 8 months old and the light of my life. And he's a really happy kid overall, but he's got his mama's attitude problem. So, as you know how fun that can be, I'm sure, if you know me personally. But let's get into it. So first things first, I've got that on, got my primers on. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second while I gather my bearings. So got my little damp beauty blender all ready to go. Got a little bit, I've been doing this little concoction lately because it's going into like warmer months. It's about to be May soon. So I've been doing a dash of a liquid highlighter, liquid illuminator. And then mixing that with a little concealer. This is the one by Mary Kay. That's the Illuminating Drops in Golden Horizon. So, I don't know if you can tell. There it is. Mary Kay, baby. I used to attemptively sell Mary Kay, but I was not very good at it because I didn't have a lot of people to buy. So, I stopped. But this is the IT Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This stuff is thick. It is extra thick. It is something that you can put on under your eyes and just kind of go with it, especially if you already have like that sunscreen base. That's a good way to do that one. But the shade I have is a little bit light for me. So therefore I need to get a darker shade, so I'm mixing it with a bunch of other things. But even then, I'll still put some on as a regular concealer under the eye, even though probably shouldn't. I brought out my other concealer today as well for that. But I just kind of mix it together on the back of my hand and go with it and try to get it all put together here. A little bit on the cheek there. I suffer with like a little bit of redness. Not quite sure if it's rosacea. Not quite sure what the hell it is. I just know it's a little, I guess it's a hyperpigmentation. Perhaps, I'm not sure. I should know. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but it's been a few years. So we're just gonna go in with our damp beauty blender blend it out. Melts into the skin really nicely, this little combination, and I found that this is a really good like light to medium coverage, because these days I try not to overdo it because my skin breaks out from wearing masks all the time, and the more makeup I have on, the worse it gets. So anyway, but how's life out there? How's everyone else's lives going? It's pretty good over here overall. I sent my husband fishing today, Dakota, because he needs a little alone time to get away, because our child's been extra fussy lately because he's learning to crawl, going through these leaps and such, and it's a whole thing. So everyone needs a little break sometimes, and I was like, go live your best life, go fishing. Even if you don't want to, please just get out. Sometimes I need my own space too. I'm a Virgo, so I like to recharge by having downtime alone, because if I don't, I lose my shit, and that's not fun for anyone involved. Definitely the past few weeks we've been going non-stop, so I needed a little break, a little blip, because we've seen so many people in the past few weeks. Don't get me wrong, love you fams, but you know, it's a whole thing. It's hard we did like Easter, and then the preparation for traveling for Easter, and then coming home and unpacking, and the following weekend having people come in, and then in between that working and trying to just balance our regular normal day life, and it's not been the easiest, so we're trying to get back to it. Make sure you blend in that hairline. Try not to get into my blondes. This is a new thing for me, the whole being blonde. As you can see, I don't have super long roots yet, so, but she's fine. Anyway, so next I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a different concealer. This is my Master Conceal by Maybelline. I used to really love this concealer, but lately I just feel like the formula might have changed, and I'm not a fan. It's not as thick, it's not as full coverage, but the color's closer to what I need than that bright white concealer. And I think that concealer shade was like lightest or something. What is this one? It's light. It's just 10.5 light for that It Cosmetics concealer, but it's definitely a little too white bright for me, because it's, like I said, it's getting the summer months. I've been outside a little more, so I've got a quote-unquote golden glow to it. I'm mixing this Master Conceal with just a drop of my Tarte foundation. It is the, let's see, the Tarte Multitasking Foundation Broad Spectrum. It's got SPF in it. I've had it, not gonna lie, for 2 years. I got it in 2020 for my wedding to play with it and see how I liked it, and I did, and I've kept it. And it hasn't, I know it's probably expired at this point, so don't come for me, but most of my makeup is, and guess what, it still relatively acts the same unless it's mascara. No, does not work well when it's expired. It's flaky and gross. I actually just bought some the other day because everyone's ranting and raving about it. Where is it? It's the Maybelline. Hang on, sorry y'all. It's this Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Waterproof. Not a fan at all. I tried it and it flaked really bad for me. My lashes were clean and ready to go, and it just did not. That was not it for me. Not a fan. But I mean, like, yeah, your lashes look relatively good, but at the same time, could be better. You know, they're a little clumpy. I did 2 coats. It was just a little clumpy. I'll do a full review on that if y'all are interested. Put it in the comments. But, yeah, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. I've been putting off starting this little vlog for a long time, but I was like, I do my makeup basically every day, so why the fuck not? We're here now, bitch. Anyway, but I'm just dabbing. I did under the eyes. A lot of people are doing right now just a dot and a dot, but I have enough circles from being an exhausted mother and working that I need more coverage under my eye, and that doesn't work for me. I like to take what's left over on my beauty blender and dab and drag into my neck a little bit, just to make sure I don't have that harsh line, because my neck for some reason never gets any color. Probably my double chin shading it from the sunlight, but it's fine. Anyway, here, big girl, that ain't no big deal. It's fine. And then I also like to go in on top of the eye and just pat a little bit in there, and then I'll set it with some powder. Just to kind of, because my eyelids are like purple. I think most people's are. I don't know if they are or not, but my natural eyelid shade is purple. So I like to like blend that shit out a little bit. Okay. That's on there now, like swimwear, baby. All right. Cool. Hopefully, I've got like a little bit of music playing in the background here. Hopefully it's not a nuisance to anyone. Even if it is, tough shit. This is my channel. And that's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But I'm going to go in with my little LA Colors, what is this? This is a pressed powder. It's upside down, sorry. LA Colors pressed powder in nude. And take my little e.l.f. brush here, try to get some on there. The only thing about this one, I accidentally got it a little bit damp, so it's harder to get any pigment off of. But I go back in with a dry sponge and go under the eye. That was my mistake. I always thought you were supposed to use a wet sponge with powder, and I'm a dumbass for thinking that apparently, because I like ruined this little guy. But it was on sale, so it's fine. But anyway, trying to get that to work a little bit. I'll wipe off my septum ring at the end and get the excess makeup off of it. Y'all don't say shit. But yeah, lots going on in the world right now. I try to avoid news, honestly, the news, because it's just really upsetting. And as an empath, I can feel the heaviness and the weight of the world right now, and it's just really difficult to process and function. Praying for Ukraine every day. And praying that situation over there gets better. But if I sit there and watch it, I will get all consumed by it, and that's not good for me. I'm not setting a boundary. Whenever someone tries to talk to me about it, I'm like, Because, and I know it sounds terrible, like I'm uneducated, but it's not that. I'm choosing to be that way. You know what I'm saying? It's, I guess ignorance is bliss. Because I can't. And anytime I learn something new about a massive destructive world situation, it just gives me anxiety. So anyway, enough about that for right now. But absolutely trying to get a little more, pat it right on the eye, and then I just like lightly dust between the eye, because like I said, it's my dry area and you don't want to accentuate that too much. But let's go on to the next here. I like to go ahead and do sometimes I like to go ahead and do my brows. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. Sorry, I'm a jewel user, so. Ex-smoker of 7 years, and to be frank, if that helps me not pick up a pack of cigarettes, then I'm going to use it. I quit when I got pregnant with my son August, and I didn't vape or anything until later on in the pregnancy, and it wasn't even a nicotine vape, so don't come for me for that. But I just need something after the fact, because if you're a mom, you know how stressful it is. You know that newborn life is brutal, and you know sometimes you just need that. So some people smoke weed. I can't function as well smoking weed anymore. Used to, absolutely, not any longer. So I choose to use nicotine as my crutch. What's your crutch? What do you like to do? I like to sing really loud in the shower and drive too fast, but that's gotten me into some trouble. I also enjoy screaming and hitting things, but that one's not really healthy. I'd like to get into a kickboxing class. I feel like that would be very beneficial for me. Let out a little rage. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you what I'm using. Right now I'm using my Morphe M165 angled brush to use. I'm using Brow Pow from Benefit. It's just a little powder palette. I'll show it to you momentarily. I'm just kind of dabbing that into my brows. And just because I'm blonde doesn't mean I don't like dark eyebrows. So if you got something to say about it, I really don't care. I just think it looks better. It defines my face a little more. I'm naturally a ginge, so. But not like a super ginge. Not like orangey ginger. I'm more like, what's the word? I guess like auburn. Medium-ish auburn. So there's that. And then I like to go in and touch up with a little concealer around and line these out. And then I'll go in with something else. But this is the Brow Pow. I've had this sucker for a hot minute too. Brow Pow. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. So get with it or get lost. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we've got some music on in the background here. Got a very eclectic music selection. What we got right now. Missy Elliott, Pass That Dutch Baby. Run for cover, motherfucker. Alright, sorry. I had to get into it a little. It's alright. But that's just where I'm at. So, anyway, back to it. I'm looking for my little concealer brush. I don't know if she's in here. She might be in my other one. Okay. I have an aggressive amount of makeup. Like I said, a lot of it's expired because a bitch is broke. So, that's the gist. Trying to find my little MAC brush. I'm like a makeup collector at this point. And I'm doing my cousin's wedding. Hi, Lauren. In September, I'm doing her makeup and I'm excited about it. And it's not the first makeup for a wedding that I've done, but it's been a while because I kind of fell out of like the beauty game after 2020 because I was doing men's hair for a hot minute. And there it is. I was doing men's hair for a hot minute and I just kind of stopped, you know, because the world stopped. And after the fact, I didn't want to go back to it, you know. It was just stressful. It was a lot on my feet every single day. I should have done this before I powdered, but here we sit. Oh well. But this is my little MAC brush, and I'm going in with that It Cosmetics Really Bright concealer. I 110% am a fan of a little brightness around the brows. I definitely should have done this before I powdered my face, but you know what? This is life. This is mom life. I don't think sometimes, okay? My brain will not function properly. But, so, there's that. I'm using my MAC brush 283 SE by MAC. I'm using it as a little concealer brush to go right around the brow. I need to wax my damn brows. I think I'm going to do that later. I got to do Koda's as well. Do my husband's. So, and I'll go back through and like do a little powder on that as well, probably to set it some. But I've been putting off doing this for a hot minute, so I figure why the hell not? There's lots of people that YouTube their day-to-days, so why the fuck can't I? And that is what I'll tell y'all. If y'all feel like, oh, I could do that, but then you just like don't do it, or you're scared of rejection or that people are gonna judge you, first of all, fuck your family. Second of all, fuck your friends. Like, if they judge you, are they real for you? Like, are they good for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, probably not. So let's not care what they think, okay? You definitely need to do what's best for you because you don't want to get to the end of your life one day and be like, I should have done that. I could have done that. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, baby. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Now's your chance. Anything you want to do. Anything you want to do. I have nothing starting out as far as that goes. I have my phone propped up on my husband's laptop. I'm in the process of trying to get a ring light. I'm in the process of also trying to get a tripod for my camera to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have certain things, but not like all the tools that I would necessarily need. I like a little bushier brow, by the way. That's just me. I have the NYX Professional. Oh no, it's NYX Brow Mascara. Mascara Colore Pore Sourcils. That's what it says on there. I don't know what that says. Tinted Brow Mascara. That's what that says. But this is in the shade, I think it's just brown. It's cute. It's fine. Tinted Brow Mascara in it's Espresso. TBM04. That is the shade. So these brows are a little more aggressive than what I was going for there. Let me not lie. Sorry, y'all. This is a little bit of a, I don't know if y'all can tell, a little aggressive. That little corner's not being good to me either. My brow hairs grow fucked up, y'all. I know I can't be the only one with that problem, right? The lighting in here is a little weird too, so it's not gonna help. I'm a Virgo, like I said, I nitpick, especially at my own face. It's a problem. I hate it. It's a bad habit. I'm working on breaking that cycle. But until then, here we are. Here we are. I guess that kind of makes you good at something, right? If you perfect it. So, anywho, what do I want to do next? We could go ahead and do a little eyeshadow. I might do a little more of a neutral eye now, actually, that I'm thinking about it. I've got my Too Faced palette. It's the Christmas in Rio palette. I got it this past year from my mother-in-law. Shout out to Steph. Thanks for it. And I love it. So it's got like neutral, pretty browns and such. My brushes aren't that clean either, because this is just kind of an on a whim thing. So deal with it. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'll be better. I'll do better. I'll get there. I swear to God. I'm so dramatic. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Too Faced. Christmas in Rio, baby. Can you focus on my palette? Yes. And these are the colors. They're gorgeous. This one got a little fucked up from the plastic piece that fell in there, but it's very nice. I'm actually not going to do that one first, though. Hold on. I need something a little more neutral, a little more matte. This one's a little dirty. Sorry. Not sorry. It's fine. It's just for me, so. And if I use it on anyone else, I'll clean it prior to it. It's not focusing, but this is the Meet Matte Adore. Like matte. Yeah, so that's that. And then the colors are really nice. I'm going to go in with a little matte Johansson and a little matte Bernard and mix those together. Tap her off. And then I'm going to just go right up here above my crease, really lightly. Just really subtle, just for a blender base. And I'm not supposed to blow on my brushes either, but here I am blowing on a brush. Boom, 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 boom. Who's y'all's favorite artist right now? Makeup or musician? Very curious. I've gotten into Machine Gun Kelly's new shit, obviously, because I've been a Machine Gun Kelly aggressive fan since I was like 14 with some Chip Off the Block, and when he redid Sail. I'm also super into like Rainbow Kitten Surprise right now. Super into, let's go to my like songs. Let's just do that because I'm right here at it. Sorry, I can't remember, you know. Oh, I just recently got into Lil Nas X. So, and yeah, I got into him. I found a playlist on there. And then I just like, I don't know, I dabble into a lot of different things, but I love the Lumineers. Always have, always will. Really want to go see them in concert one day. That would be glorious. But until then, but we did see, I'm using Matt Williams from that same matte palette next. We did see the Rainbow Kitten Surprise at Red Rocks Amphitheater a couple years ago in Colorado, and that was so fun. I would love to see them again. Camp, the band Camp, opened for them. And I'm obsessed. If you like folk rock, I guess is what their genre is. It's folk rock, indie meets indie, I guess. But they are the tits. We discovered them there, and we actually got to go see them here in Asheville a couple weeks ago. No, not a couple weeks ago. It was back in November for our anniversary. And the funny thing is, let me tell you a little story. Our first dance song at our wedding was Strawberries by Camp, and it is like one of my favorite songs to date, and that's like a band we discovered together too, or whatever, right? So our anniversary is November 1st. They were in Asheville November 2nd, so it was a sign we had to go see them for sure. Anyway, back to this. I am going right above the crease as well. I have hooded eyes, okay? They're not super hooded yet. They will be one day. But I'm going right in here. There's my eyeshot, right above where my eye closes. With this very thin brush. Very thin. It's like a pencil brush almost. Not quite like a pencil brush. Shaped like a pencil though. Anyway, I'm gonna blend that out too. So this palette's alright. I've had it for a little bit as well, like along with the rest of my shit. So we're just playing around. Beauty and bullshit. That's all you can do. Come play. It's let's see. The game doesn't matter and the points don't count. So it's just fun to kind of mess and play. I think there was something on that brush already, but it's fine. I'm just kind of blending this upward because I kind of want to keep my lid a little more light and neutral. Brown is a neutral, duh, but I don't want it as dark. We'll just see what we come up with today. We'll just see. I always hate blending this corner of my eye because I can never get it right because my eye's shaved, and I'm still working on it though. Okay, super cute. Now I'm gonna go in with that other palette. I need some micellar water because I'm gonna do that thing where you spray your brush and then do it. And I think that would be a fun time. And I'm also gonna use some of my Lorac Pro palette actually as well. Love her. She's gold. She's messy. She's gorgeous. She's beauty. She is grace. She's Lorac Pro on your face, and it won't focus. Bam, 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 bam. Sorry, there's a piece of tape on there from when I was taping up my eyes. But I'm gonna go in with probably nude and cream on my lid, and just kind of pat that on there. Okay. So we're gonna do nude bottom corner, nude in the bottom corner, and then we're gonna do cream right here to kind of mattify it a little bit. So instead of a lot of shimmer, I'm gonna pat this right onto my lid though. Pat, 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 pat. A little more. She's a good palette though. I used her on my wedding day back in 2020, so, which is also a Christmas gift, I'm pretty sure, from 2019. That's how old this palette is, and guess what? She's still working. She's still strong. So if I had more money, I would buy new makeup, but I don't have more money, so I'm not buying new makeup, except for the wedding I'm doing, because obviously I'm gonna need more products and new products, but excited about it. And then you guys might be thinking, are you doing hair too? I am doing some hair as well. Am I doing an elaborate updo? Absolutely not. I'm doing some down styles, maybe half up, half down, and that's it. Because I am not an updo queen, okay? There are lots of you that are, and I am just not one of them. She's looking good. She's looking pretty. Alright, now I'm going to take a little bit of this Sugarloaf Mountain shade in the Too Faced palette here. Sorry, I keep switching back and forth. Sugarloaf Mountain is this one. And we're going to take just a little bit on the other end. More than a little bit on the other end. We're going to go right above the pupil for a little pinky pop. Sorry, not talking much. A little pinky pop right up there. This looks okay. It's not that great, but I mean, like, I'm a little out of practice, so it's okay. Not perfecting, not today. But I don't really have time. I think I am going to take my little blendy brush here. My fat feather brush, who was a spy. There's no name on it, so. She's fluffy, though. I'm going to go in with Sable from my Lorac Pro palette and go right over that dark shade that I had done in the crease area. Give it a little more depth. Blenderella. And trust me, I'm no Bailey Sarian or Raw Beauty Christie, but here we sit. Or Mia Gloria. That's her name? Mia Gloria? I think her name's that. Maria Gloria, sorry. Maria. My bad. I doubt you'll ever see this anyway. But if you ever did, didn't mean to slaughter your shit. Congrats on your new baby, by the way. Love that for you. You and Brandon Ferris are adorable. Okay. She's looking cute. She's looking pretty. She's beauty. She is grace. She's Lorac Pro in your face. What do you do? And that color I just used was a sable. Excuse me. This one was taupe, not sable. Sable was darker. Taupe right here. Little taupe. Little taupe right there. Okay. Okay. I think eyes are looking pretty solid so far. Let me get some Sprite. Not sponsored. Yep. So let's see what we want to do next, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little mascara. Honestly, actually, I might do some eyeliner. No, I'm not doing eyeliner today. I don't wear eyeliner that often anymore because it's time consuming and I have an 8-month-old and who has time for that. I'm doing the Tarte Man-Eater. So, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this and then pop some lashes on after I'm done. But I really like this mascara. I'm normally a waterproof gal, but this one's just like everything. I'm sure they have it in waterproof, but not something I have. Something about the bristles. It's just like your lashes just look wispy and glorious. What's y'all's favorite mascara? Like that doesn't flake or transfer, because I always have issues with it transferring down here into my lower corner, and then when I wipe it, all my makeup comes off with it. So love a hack for that if anyone's got one. Boop. Go into the other eye here. Don't worry, this will be sped up. Not bad. Okay. Here we go. Little Mac Miller playing now.
This is what it looks like right before you fall.
Yes, that's true. This is what you look like. Anyway, God rest his soul. Rest in peace, Mackie me. Alright. Get my little brush out here. It's my little angle fluff brush here. We're going to go in a little contour action. See if I can lean out of the picture. There it is. Okay. I'm using my e.l.f. contour palette. It is not cream. I am getting that one soon. And I know contour, you're supposed to do a little darker, right? So we're going to go in with this shade right down there. And then also blend a little bit with that. So, wrong side. Whoopsie. Being a blonde, I think, is really difficult, but it's also really worth it. I like to take my contour and go straight like that. I have fat cheeks, so like I think it just works better for my face and my face shape. I also like to get right here at the ear, because a lot of people forget that and it looks a little crazy. Look crazy. Go ahead and try to match the side. See? It gives you an actual cheekbone. I think technically I'm supposed to go a little lower on my face, but yeah. This is it. This is the look. So I'm also going to go in and blend that a little bit up. Just a little. blend this one up just a little. The lighting in here is weird. My window's over there. Sorry, y'all. But here we go. Again on my own. That's the wrong one. Wrong brush. I like to use this little guy here. I think it's from Real Techniques. Not sure. It's a little... Oh, maybe now. A little puff brush here. She's a little more narrow. You can use it to stipple. I think that's the word for it. And then I'm gonna go just right here on top of my forehead. Dab. And get that in there. Alright. Ooh, not as aggressive on real life. Woo. Okay. And here I'm gonna go from here down. Just to kind of slim out my temple area a little bit. You can tell the difference, right? Pretty awesome. I just like to change it up a little bit sometimes too, and I won't do my lines on my face, but I will do like the contour on my face, but I will still do my temples because I like the way it brings my big ass forehead in some little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back with that leftover powder that's on this brush and just kind of blend out any lines. Get it in my hair in the process, you know the drill. And fuck up my eyebrows. Nice, Veronica. Great job. Great job. Ignore this little this little brass spot up here. That's my fault. Long story. But yeah, that's a little contour for you, and I might actually go. That's the wrong brush. Whoopsie. Here. Get rid of that double chin. Just with what's left on there, because you don't want it to be too dark, you know. Drag that down my neck a little. A little more of a defined jawline there. So, then I'm going to go in with my Stila blush today, I think. A little Stila. In, I don't know, because the back is pretty much gone since I've had it since like 2016. Very pinky color though. Reminds me of Nara's Orgasm a little bit, but darker. You know, the go-to blush of 2015. I don't know if you can tell or not. She got a little damp one time. How? Don't recall. But I'm going towards the back a little more of my contour because, like I said before, I do have fat cheeks. So I'm trying to keep that going with a little facelift action. Now, I will go in and just boop right in here just to blend it. But otherwise, not so much. I have textured skin, so trust me when I say filters are real and that people use them all the time. So don't feel insecure about your shit because no one is perfect. No one is perfect. I have Milia. I've been using an AHA and BHA cleanser, or not a cleanser, an exfoliant. I also have dry skin. So I've been using the CeraVe Hyaluronic Acid Face Cleanser, and I've been using CBD face cream, very thick, like a balm. Also the CeraVe Night Cream, the PM Facial Moisturizer with niacinamide. And I know you're not supposed to use niacinamide and AHA and BHAs together at the same time, but I did. So that's all I can say about that. Whoopsie. What I needed is not here. We'll deal with it. It's fine. I'm gonna brush up my brows again because I fucked them up a little bit. Whoops. Better. Okay. I'm gonna do my highlight last though. So now for this part, oh, I didn't use my curler. Oh well, she's broken anyway. But I am gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes. I don't know. Now I kind of want to do eyeliner. Should I? Should I do a little something? I always use liquid. I always use Longwear or waterproof. This is the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. And I know it's cheap, and I know it's cheap. Come on. There you are. And that's okay. You know? Sometimes you don't need the best products to have the best look. Just saying. And I'll tell you why. Because I've tried a lot of cheap liquid eyeliners because I can't afford the expensive ones. And this one is really fucking good. And it was $2. So... Yep. Quick wing. That doesn't ever work for me, so I'm really surprised that just did. I normally go to like the middle of my eye because I do have hooded eyes. So it makes them look a little bigger to me. Well, I fucked him up. Whoops. Then I have to remind myself, it's okay if they're not perfect. You know why? Because I'm not really going anywhere today. It's fine. Hang on, I'm gonna have to fix these off camera. One moment. There's a little blip over here, and that's okay. But like at a distance, we're fine. So that's just what we're gonna do today. Whoopsie. But at first they were going really well. So I mean, like, you know, what do you do? Okay. Now I'm going to try a glue I've never used before on my lashes. So this is the 3D, let's see, Stronghold, super Stronghold, Envy lash glue. It's $3.99 at the beauty supply store. I actually got it from my friend. So, it's I.Envy. And this is clear. It's the eyelash adhesive and it's clear. So, we're going to give that a shot and see if it works. I normally use Duo and I use the clear and I'm kind of tired of using it, honestly. But today I think I'm going to do half strips. So that's where I take it and I cut it. I'll show you. Let me just show you. These lashes are cheap. They're from Amazon. The eyeliner I just used. Sorry, y'all. Damn. Oh, I already told you it's the LA Colors. Just kidding. It's a joke. Where's my little scissors? I already got them out. But where? Sorry about my arm all up in that. We're gonna cut some strips in half, okay? So we're gonna take a strip. Take your strip, okay? You're gonna go in the middle pretty much and just cut. And it gives you the perfect little corner wispies. I'll show you again here in a second when it doesn't look like shit. 1 second. That one does not look good. Sorry. Crop that out. My bad, y'all. Okay. One moment. Let's turn this. No. 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 Yeah. Okay, sorry. These little babies, I don't know if you can see them or not. Block my, this is bad. This is really bad. They're half wispies, that's all I have to say. There. There. See how it's angled? Okay, good. I'm gonna put some adhesive on there. The fact that it's got that angle, you know, gives you a little wider eye effect. This is an actual brush. Wow. See how long lasting it is. Hey, can't stop rolling papers. Hey, LSD and coca. Live la vida loca. We don't go on dates. Sorry, this is a raunchy song. Told you it's not kid friendly, y'all. Should've listened. But I'm gonna put these on off camera. Hang on. Just have to show you this little between, with, without. Okay, so once those are on, boom, baby. Yeah, so you go through with your little tweezers. I like these because they have the silicone tips on the end here, and you squeeze, okay? So you're gonna squeeze that onto your lash, just like that. You put it from here out, and it looks way more natural. People are always like, are those your real lashes? I'm like, exactly. Half real, half fake, and that's all you need to worry about. So, all right, I think I'm loving that glue more than the duo, so win-win. Also, I'm really bummed because I'm out of my favorite little Tarte Too Faced fresh squeezed highlighter. Look how glittery she is. She's gorgeous. Can you focus in with my face? Yeah, she's got a pineapple on her and coconut, but I'm out of that one. So this is my next favorite. That's a powder. This is the Wet n Wild. And this is their astrology line, right? So loose highlighting powder, mega glow. I've had this one forever too. I got this for a birthday a couple years ago, but I swear to God, it lasts forever. Lasts forever. So take my little fan brush guy, get a little bit off the lid. Tap, 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 tap. Glitter everywhere. And we're gonna go, I go like this, okay? So I just like, boop, because it works for my face, you know? Do what works for your face. Like, if we have similar face shapes, try that. See how you like it. I like to go up a little bit though. And then I also like to go down my nose. I don't tap as much off for my nose though, because I like it shiny and above the lip. Boop, boop, boop. I don't normally contour my nose. I only contour my nose when I'm like going all out, you know? A little bit here above the brow bone. A little bit here in the middle of the forehead. Let's see. I really gotta get a ring light, y'all. But that's the look. This is what we're looking at now. I'll pick you up and take you to the window so we can get a better glance at it. But let me do my hair first. Hang on. I can't believe I almost forgot lips. So we're gonna do that next, actually. I've got my MAC. This is Marilyn, I think. Marilyn's line. Oh no, it's not. It's Viva Glam by Miley Cyrus. I lied. Bam, bam, bam. God, I've been having deja vu for the past 2 days like crazy. It's this reddy orangey shade. I just had deja vu again. Jeez. And I don't have a lip liner to match, so I'm gonna take this little lip brush here, get a good bit on there, and line my lips, and then I'll come back and apply the lipstick. I lied. The lip liner thing did not work with that brush. It's not like pigmented enough, you know? On the brush, that's what I was trying to say. One moment. Sorry. My lip must have been a little wet right there because it's like, damn it, Sprite. Anyway, here we sit. This is the Miley, I think it's the Miley Cyrus slime. But anyway, this is the lip. This is the look. She's cute. I don't have a setting spray right now, but I have some in the Amazon hub that I need to pick up. But this is the look. Oh, she's beauty, she's grace, she's not Beyonce. In your face. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming to my little vlog. I'm gonna start trying to do this like once a week, just for my mental health and clarity. If you don't like it, then don't watch. It's fine. I won't be offended. But it'd be cool if you do like it to like and comment and tell your friends and share my video. Subscribe a little bit if you're feeling really frisky. Next week I'll work on some better topics for us to talk about, but thanks for coming. Bye.